Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 25th through the 31st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. Yeah, the overall energy for the reading, the Emperor. Yeah, there's a very practical energy overall throughout the reading. Very, kind of logical, kind of, black or white type of an energy. So this Emperor kind of signifies a sense of, I think your masculine energy is running the show. We all have both, and I think most of the times for most of us, we would function a lot from the masculine energy, which is not a bad energy. It's just when it goes crazy out of control without the balance of the feminine energy, it can be quite controlling or very like, let's go, let's do, chop chop, we'll take care of shit. Okay. Okay. In the recent past, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. This is, creating your stability. Slowly but surely starting to build on something there that, at least in your mind, it was contributing to your stability. It was building to something there. That with the Page of Swords, I'm kind of getting just the beginning steps of it. But anyways, in the current situation, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is you, again, from that mental space. For now, it's looking like it's a clear mental space, but nonetheless, I don't see that balance between the mind and the heart at all. Just the mental at play. And this is you pointing at a particular connection you have to someone that is based off of love. So it does belong to the heart, but the heart is nowhere to be found. But pointing at that, and also while you point at that, I see something in the way. And you say to me, that's damage. Damage that's been done. That's probably still at play for the situation. But yeah, there's something in the way. In the immediate future, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, should I stay or should I go? Type of an energy applies to a particular partnership here. Where I see you, not going anywhere, but wanting to. But not staying either. But that. Okay, let's clarify. Let's do the Emperor. The Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords. That's not a good enough reason to let this masculine energy run the show and, I'll take care of shit. The reason is that, I functioned from my heart. And sometimes I still do, but not too much, because, what does that get you? Pain? Well, if you think like that, yes, you're creating that. So, I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. Do you want to kind of juggle through a bond that's based off of love from the mind? Does that make any sense for this bond? Well, no, but otherwise I'll get hurt. Well, that's your fear speaking. And again, you're creating that. Every time you say that and every time you think that, that's the reality you're creating. For the King of Pentacles, it feels odd. It almost feels like I'm not even reading for a water sign. For the King of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Why did you throw away emotions? I don't have time for that. I gotta go, I gotta do, I gotta create, I gotta. You gotta live a little. It's like it's hard to incorporate feelings because I'm busy. I gotta take care of shit. Okay? And then what? When you get to where you need to go to take care of shit there, where's the satisfaction? What are you filling it with? Well, I gotta take care of some other shit. Oh, great. And then what? Okay. You're definitely upset with feeling shit. If this is even you, I think it is, but it's kind of odd. Because even if I don't see your emotions as water signs surfacing, I see them somewhere in there, but not thrown away, you know? And that's what I see there. For the Ten of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Justice card, the Four of Wands, the Sun. And that's the irony of it. Because whatever it is you're doing, whatever shit you're taking care of, it's for the sake of a connection. It's for the sake of reaching happiness within that connection. And again, I go back to how are you going to feel that? Let's say you achieve whatever you plan to do there, right? Without using your emotions at all and your heart at all in this. How are you going to feel that happiness that you're trying to achieve there? With what? With your mind? I think I'm happy, therefore I am. Fuck that shit. You feel it. What is this? It's too logical. This reading is too logical. It doesn't apply. There's the fucking depth. For the Page of Swords, you get the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card, the High Priestess. There it is. It's all packed up in there. Happiness, internal happiness, intuition. It's like I see this character walking through whatever experience that is, and they're carrying this load of all of that I said is missing, right? Their heart on their sleeve, happiness is there, it's felt, it's being felt. They're walking. So are we looking at two energies then? Because one doesn't have time for emotions, the other one is carrying it with them. It's included for the other one. Both pursuing the same thing, but one doesn't access that part in which they'll feel what they're pursuing. They think that they're just going to pursue that goal, they're going to reach that goal, and then they'll open up like a fucking flower, because that's how it works. It's that easy to just open up your heart. No. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this, because it's not. So I don't know who that is. Starting to feel it's not you, because it just doesn't make sense. For the Queen of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Swords. I feel like you're kind of trying to reach a middle ground with this other energy, but it's very, very hard. To some extent, you're the same. At the core of how you function and show up, you're not. And that creates difficulty here. Well, it's very, very redundant, because I see a perfect match and then I don't see it working necessarily. I feel like there may be acceptance on maybe your end that, hey, we're just different, but if it's lacking from their end, it's going to create disruption here, which that's the Five of Cups there. For the Five of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, because you can meet halfway mentally, right? Because they're functioning from there. You have that available, so you can meet halfway there. What about emotionally? There's no access on one side here. There's none of that, because we got to take care of shit, mentally speaking. While the other energy has that available, so it's like, think of it as two level, right? The mind and the heart. They both go. This one goes and flows, right? In a natural flow. This one is stuck. And They're not gonna, something's gonna happen at some point where it's just not gonna flow naturally. So there might be some issues here and there, especially emotionally. At the same time, you can't force them like, hey, open up your heart. It's not gonna work that way. They gotta realize that. For the Two of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I like, you know what I like? The fact that you kind of adjust. Because I think the practical one is not you. Could be. Roles can be reversed. But I feel like that's not you. I feel like you're the one that carries something in there. Emotionally. And they do too. It's just they refuse access to it for themselves. And it's not going to show up much in here then. But I like the fact that you are quite adaptable. You adjust. And it's not shown up as, well, I'm compromising and they're not doing shit to compromise. I'm the only one that does it. It's not showing up as that. It's almost like a natural skill that you have to kind of adjust your speed, the way you're going here, the way you're feeling, even what you throw in there as feelings, as, you know, like you have somewhat of a discernment over it all, and you just adjust. You're very adjustable here to things, which I feel like is preventing a lot of issues in this situation, you know? And at the end of it all, you're going to show up as almost going with the flow. So it's like, okay. For the Seven of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Oh. Yeah, but I don't know for how long you're going to be able to. There seems to be a little bit of, the energy is kind of dropping. The one that is still showing up from their heart, which again, I feel like it's you, at some point you're going to get drained. You know, because you're the only one that's giving from that space. Again, not that they don't have it available, they're not using it at this time at least. And if there's just one trying to maintain an energy for two, you're going to get drained. And you get to this point in which, I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't know. I don't think you're bailing out. I don't think you're running away or anything. You just get a little depleted. For the Two of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. When you get to this point of, I feel sucked dry, basically. The question mark shows up on how to proceed. It's not showing up on what you feel about this or what you want out of this. That's very clear. You're showing me you want stability. There's love here. You know what's up here. It's how do I proceed? So it's more of a matter of, you know, what got me to this place? Why do I feel so depleted? And how do I recharge? More than questioning this and where it's going. Okay. This energy definitely needs to soften up a little bit. It's giving you a lot of work here. For the Three of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers. See, from an energetic perspective, it's perfect. It's the both of you are, there's definitely a sense of teamwork, a sense of a strong bond here that's working on something together. This is someone that hopefully at some point is going to open that heart of theirs up. Because it's very hard if they don't. Where whatever it is you're doing together here might be 100 times more smoother if they did function from that space as well. But for as long as they won't, it seems a little tricky. But apparently you're adaptable. So you're like, okay, yeah, we're, for now. From the universe for you as a final advice, you get the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands. Learn when to take breaks. I feel like, if anything, that's what this experience is going to teach you big time. Learn when to probably even disconnect from this and recharge. Give yourself time and space to recharge, to reboot boot here, because you might need it. I can't tell if this is a temporary situation in which whoever this is just functioning like this for now, and because they're going through something and they don't want to access their heart for now, or if this is kind of how it's been going from the get-go, and if there's any kinds of changes showing up on the horizon for this energy that's keeping the tone at a very practical type of an energy. But I don't know. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.